안녕하세요, UTKCC입니다.
저는 지금 현재 토론토 대학교에 재학 중인 김소연이라고 하고요. 3학년 Economics 전공 중입니다. 그리고 서울대는 2022년도 여름에 인펄슨으로 다녔습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 로트만 커머스 Finance and Econ Specialist 재학 중인 2학년 오아린이라고 하고요. 저는 작년 2023년 인펄슨으로 연세대에서 Summer School 들었었어요.
안녕하세요. 저는 임윤아라고 합니다. 저는 이제 로트만 커머스 안에 2학년이고 Management Specialist 안에 그 Finance, International Business and Strategy and Innovation Triple Focus으로 하고 있고요. 이제 작년 2023년 여름에 고려대에서 여름학기를 하게 됐습니다.
Okay, question 1. 각각 학교 장단점은 무엇인가요? 이제 서울대학교의 장점은 뭐 다른 학교도 다 마찬가지겠지만 한국에서 여름을 알차게 보내면서 엑스트라 크레딧을 얻을 수 있었던 점이 제일 좋았던 것 같고요. 그리고 일단 한국 최고 대학교를 다닐 수 있었다는 점, 그리고 학식이 맛있었다는 점, 이렇게 장점으로 꼽을 수 있을 것 같아요. 단점은 한국 대학교가 많이 그런 것 같긴 한데 학교가 산에 있어서 it's a little hard to commute.
연대는 우선 제일 큰 장점은 캠퍼스가 정말 예뻤고 시설도 너무 좋았고 학식도 진짜 맛있었어요.
고려대에는 진짜 there were not a lot of things to do in the area, which I think was one of the biggest cons. But other than that, I loved the class sizes, which were quite small, so you could be on a more personal level with your classmates and your professors. And another amazing part is that the campus was really beautiful, especially during the summertime. But another con that comes along with that is that because it's on the mountains, the climbs are always really exhausting, especially for if you're staying in the foreigner dorms. They are at the very top of the mountain, so the climb is quite difficult. But yeah, other than that, the food around the area is really cheap and it's really, really good. 서영고 학교를 고른 이유는 무엇인가요?
저는 일단 because I didn't have a specific course that I wanted to take during the summer. 세 개의 옵션이 다 똑같았고 location-wise it was all far away from my house. So 약간 그런 거 없이 고르다 보니까 그냥 이왕 듣는 거 그냥 top school에서 한번 들어보자 싶어서 서울대에서 들게 됐습니다.
저도 왠지는 모르겠지만 연대에서 학교를 너무 다녀보고 싶었어요. 약간 한국 대학교에서 그 학교를 다닌 것도 약간 로망이었고, 그리고 무엇보다 연대에서 약간 프로그램이 약간 잘 짜여져 있어요. 왜냐면 이제 예를 들자면 연대가 인턴십 같은 거를 프로바이드 해요. 그러면 이제 코र्스 스케줄 그리고 인턴십 스케줄 이거를 겹치지 않게 either 뭐 아침에 인턴십을 하고 저녁에 수업을 듣던가 아니면 아침에 수업을 듣고 저녁에 인턴십을 하던가 약간 안 겹치게 이게 잘 짜여져 있어가지고 정말 좋았던 것 같아요.
And then for me, I kind of split it into 3 options. For Seouldae, it was the prestige, and then for Yonsei, it was the location because the location is really great for hanging around.
Yeah.
And then for Koryodae, I didn't really see the merit at first, but for the econ students and Rotman students at U of T, you'll know that Eco 220 is one of the required courses for your major and program. And actually, statistics and econometrics at Yonsei and Goryeo are the equivalent to Eco 220 at U of T. So knowing that, I was able to narrow it down to the 2 schools. And then for me personally, what made me choose Korea University specifically is because of the professors. So I searched the professors up at the time that were teaching at Yonsei and Goryeo. And I personally liked the ratings of the professors and the teaching style of the professors at Goryeo more, which is why I decided to choose Korea University. So moving on, 추천 비추천 코스는 무엇인가요?
저는 이제 코र्스 하나밖에 안 들었거든요. Principle of Accounting이랑 코र्스를 들었는데 이제 accounting이란 subject 자체가 살짝은 호불호가 갈리는 subject여서 그냥 accounting에 관심이 있으면 듣고 아니면은 다른 코र्스를 들어도 좋을 것 같아요. There are lots of interesting courses, like other elective courses, like 금속공예 at Seouldae. So, but I wasn't really sure if U of T will accept the credits. 그래서 accounting을 들었던 것도 있는데 뭐 이것저것 본인의 인트레스트대로 들으면 좋을 것 같아요.
I think for Rotman courses, it's okay for you to take Eco 220 in the summer courses here at the Sky Universities. However, do make sure that when you're like planning out your courses for third and fourth year, you make sure that that's not an issue. Like you check the prerequisite for the econ courses that you're gonna have to take. So the courses that I took, same with Harini, was statistics and econometrics. I do really recommend these courses because it's an amazing opportunity for you to learn the material on a more personalized level, especially because you're going to get to interact with your professor more with the small class sizes, and you're going to get to ask them questions and really understand the material, which is something that I didn't have the chance to do at U of T because a lot of the core courses have really big class sizes. So I get a little bit of pressure, like it's a little bit hard to ask questions in class or after class, especially because there's a huge lineup of students who didn't understand like the lecture material, right? But it's different at these programs because there's not a lot of people taking them in the first place, so you're gonna get to spend a lot of one-on-one time.
오케이, 좋습니다. 다음 질문. 계절학기 신청은 어떻게 하나요?
So here's a guide on how to apply for summer programs at the 3 prestigious universities.
For Seoul National University, start by preparing your essential documents, including the online application form, profile picture, official transcript, and a copy of passport. Next, complete and submit the online application on the SNU website. If requested, be sure to send your original transcript to SNU ISP. Once your application is in, get ready for the enrollment offer and program fee invoice, payment of program fees, letter of admission, and course registration. So we follow a similar procedure for Yonsei University. Start by creating your ID and password on summer.yonsei.ac.kr, then complete the online application form, and don't forget to pay the application fee to finalize your application. And once you receive a letter of admission by email and application system, pay the full tuition and apply for on-campus housing if you need to. And lastly, receive an enrollment letter via email and application system. Alright, and lastly for Korea University, it's very similar to Seoul and Yonsei. So you're going to go to summer.korea.ac.kr or search up Korea University ISC, which is International Summer Campus, and then you're going to complete an online application on the website, and then afterwards you're going to receive a confirmation email. From then you're going to pay an application fee and send the necessary documents, and you're going to check and download your admission document a couple months later when they send out the admission results. And once you get in, you're going to complete the process by paying the tuition, housing fee, and all other remaining fees.
So moving on to number 8, UT 학점으로 transfer 가능한 유무는 어떻게 확인하나요?
So if you're considering transferring credits for courses taken at any of the 3 universities, you're just going to have to check transferx.utoronto.ca, which is U of T's transfer portal. So when you get to the website, you're going to be able to type in a course code or course title and also the institution name. And you can check if the course is eligible for transfer credit at U of T. However, sometimes these courses haven't been processed into the TransferX portal, so if there is a course that you search for and it isn't visible in the TransferX portal, you can send the course syllabus and other course information to the transfer credit office, and they'll tell you whether it's eligible for transfer credit or not.
So one thing I want to mention is that when you transfer your scores, make sure the institution is sending the scores to U of T instead of like individuals sending these scores to U of T.
The actual university has to send the transcript directly to U of T's transfer credit office. So there's a very specific office that it has to be sent to. So just make sure that you're doing that. 여름학기 성적 시스템은 어떤 식으로 구성되어 있나요?
So to receive transfer credit at U of T, you must obtain a final mark of 60% or higher in the courses taken in the other university, provided that the passing mark in these courses is 50%. Unless otherwise stated, courses are graded on A to F scale, letter grades. Yeah.
학교별로 꿀팁이 있을까요? 서울대는 저는 일단 이제 코र्스에 관련된 꿀팁은 딱히 없는 것 같아요. 그냥 뭐 하던 대로 공부하고 하던 대로 시험 보면은 비슷하게 받는 것 같고, 대신 이제 그 서울대 학식이 상당히 맛있거든요. 그래서 만약에 서울대에서 교환학생을 하신다면 한 번쯤 먹어보는 것도 좋지 않을까.
저는 이제 연대에 가면 진짜 약간 연대 서머 스쿨에서 호스트하는 이벤트들이 진짜 많아요. 뭐 예를 들어서 저희는 이제 그 가운 입는 그 이벤트가 있거든요. 졸업 가운. 그리고 심지어 they have like 인생 네컷은 아니지만 그 인생 그 스티커 포토 부스도 있는데 they have like a 연세 theme. So then 이거 가운 입고선 친구들이랑 같이 이거 스티커 사진 찍는 것도 진짜 좋은 추억이 돼서 진짜 이벤트들도 많아요. 뭐 K-pop 댄싱, 뭐 컴피티션 뭐 그런 것도 있고.
For 고려대, I feel like this could also apply to other schools, but what I did was I actually put in more effort into these courses to get a higher grade. And I was able to spend a lot of one-on-one time with my professor or like asking a lot of questions. He was able to actually remember who I was, and so later on when I'm applying to jobs or to other programs, when I'm asking for a reference letter, he was very open to writing a reference letter for me, which is something that I'd suggest to the rest of you as well, because it's really hard to compete with like 200, 300 students at U of T to ask for a reference letter for their professor. Yeah.
자, 이제 여름학기 중 가장 기억에 남는 순간은 무엇인가요?
저는 이제 수업 듣고 친구들이랑 밥 먹고 또 놀고 수업 안 듣는 날에도 놀고 이랬던 기억이 그냥 전체적으로 그 summer school 들었던 그 한 달이 되게 좋은 기억으로 남았던 것 같아요.
진짜 저도 비슷하게 제일 기억에 남았던 순간이랄 것도 없이 그냥 다 너무 기억에 남고 너무 좋은 추억이 됐고, 특히 이제 저는 이제 서울에 안 살았고 한국에 안 살았다 보니까 이 친구들이랑 같이 서울 나들이 하는 것도 너무 재밌었고, 같이 그냥 점심 먹고 같이 공부하고 그런 것만으로도 너무 좋은 기억에 남아서 네, 진짜 좋은 추억이었던 것 같습니다.
For me, one of my happiest memories, I would say, is because the class sizes are very small, it was a little bit awkward at first. I think one day I just worked up the courage to ask a few of them out for lunch, and then every next day I would ask somebody new, and then we'd all just kind of form this big group where like after class we'd have lunch together before splitting up for the day. 네, 마지막 질문은 여름학기에 관심 있는 유티생들에게 전하고 싶은 말이 있을까요?
저는 일단 이걸 들을까 말까 망설이고 있다면 꼭 한번 듣는 것도 좋을 것 같은 게, 이제 아까 말했다시피 저희 너무 좋은 추억도 많이 남았고 되게 쉽게 학점을 딸 수 있는 방법이라고 생각을 해서 진짜 추천드립니다.
네, 저도 진짜 추천드리고 싶고요. 이제 진짜 기회가 많이 없다고 들었어가지고 이제 3, 4학년 되면 이제 인턴십이나 학업적으로도 이제 스트레스가 많아지고 이러다 보니까 이제 1, 2학년에 할 수 있는 이 good like opportunity라고 생각하고 진짜 추천드려요. Yeah.
And like similar to what Harini said, because we're always feeling a lot of stress to be productive during our university time, I think this program is a perfect balance between being able to spend time having fun, spending time with family, friends, exploring, and also getting a really good like opportunity to get some credits out of the way for school.
Yeah.
그러면 이제 저희 셋 다 엄청나게 추천하는 걸로
완전.
오케이, 그렇게 마무리하는 걸로 할게요. 오케이. 저희 영상 봐주셔서 감사하고 저희 다음 영상도 많이 기대해 주시고 오케이.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Thank you for watching.